15 months. That's how long it's been since I posted my first vlog back in September 2024. And somewhere in that time, this stopped being just a hobby and became, well, a part of my routine. So in this video, I want to share the realistic side of things when it comes to monetizing as a content creator.
Hello YouTube, my name is Terry. If you're new here, I am a content creator and a videographer. I like to make vlogs and vlogging tutorials so you guys can do the same thing. So back in September 2024, I posted my first vlog, and from then I've been posting pretty consistently throughout the whole year. I was able to monetize my channel doing some brand deals. So in this video, I just want to give you the realistic side of things for a creator that have a similar size audience like me in the topics that I talk about. I just want to share some insights on that for those who want to become a creator as well, or someone who wants to jump on this similar sort of category. And just to be clear, this is not a flex. Well, you'll know at the end of the video why. And yeah, just want to give you guys a glimpse of truth, if I have to say. And yet this is only my creator income. It does not include any of my videography work. So bear that in mind. So without further ado, let's get started. So before I go into the nitty-gritty, I have 4 different income streams for my content creation. The first one is YouTube AdSense, and then brand partnership, affiliate, and digital products. So the first income stream was YouTube AdSense for me. For those who don't know, in order to earn AdSense, which is the YouTube money, you need to have at least 1,000 subs and 4,000 watch hours. I don't know about shorts, but this is for long form content. Once you meet that criteria, YouTube will send you an email, I think, and asking you whether you want to join or not. So when I first posted, it was in September 2024. And by the time I joined the program, it was March 25. So I think around 6 months. I mean, I'm not too sure if that's a long time or a short time. I think everyone varies. Oh, my eyes really itchy. Hold on a sec. It's feeling super dry for some reason. Okay, where are we? So yeah, I think everyone's timeline is different. Some people take them quicker. For me, it was 6 months. I don't know if it's long or short, but yeah, just FYI. So if you look at the graph here somewhere, you can see the first month is really low, and then it slowly climbs up as I make more videos towards the end of the year. Even though there wasn't much in the first month, but is, I don't know, is such a amazing feeling to see Google money coming in your account. It's like your work kind of finally pays off. I mean, we shouldn't be using that as a measure, but it's another form of validation, I guess. It's kind of like a milestone. One thing I want to point out is that revenue for every video can be quite different. There are many variables. It could be your type of content, the audience that is viewing your content. There's just so many different variables. So the money amount will fluctuate from time to time. So it's not the most stable income, I would say. And in 2025, I've earned a total of $2,907, $2,907.86. $2,907.80. How do I say this? 2907.86, which is equivalent to 1,947.27 in USD. I mean, it's not a lot, but it's not bad if you consider this as some side income that you're getting from Google. The next one is affiliate. So for those who don't know, affiliate is you provide someone with a unique link, and when they click on it, they use your link to purchase a product or a service. You will get a percentage of that sale. By the way, you can check out my affiliate links in my description below. I got some pretty nice products and services. If you guys are interested, that will help my channel a lot. Thank you so much. So last year, I was able to generate some income from Epidemic Sound, which is a licensed music platform, and Insta360 for those who bought the Ace Pro 2 through my link. Another really popular affiliate program is Amazon. Initially, I set it up as well, but apparently there's some certain threshold for you to keep your account activated. I think you have to make at least like a certain amount of sales, but unfortunately I didn't make that cut, so I'm actually not making anything from my Amazon link. So for affiliate, I was able to make 262.1 cent in AUD, 174.67 USD. It's not a lot because it really comes down to your influence, and if people like you more and want to support you more, then this number usually goes up, I think. The next one, we have digital products. Actually, I didn't expect anything from this category because the digital products that I put out are all free. But yeah, really thankful to anyone who donated. I mean, you don't have to, but yeah, I do really appreciate that. Thank you. So yeah, these are just the products that I created where I put it on a platform called Gumroad. I think if your products are free, you don't have to pay for any hosting fee. So on there, I have my Notion template. Yeah, for those who want to make videos, make sure to check it out. And also the Samsung Power Grade, which is for color grading your Samsung log footage. If you have an Android, make sure to check it out as well. And for that, I received a total of $66 in AUD and 44 in USD. Last but not least, the brand partnership. The most exciting bit, I would say. By the way, I'm only talking about the paid brand partnerships. So my first one came around in June. That's when I got in touch with the agency who represents the brand that want to reach out to me. And from then, I was able to work with 4 different brands from Skillshare, Insta360, Epidemic Sound, and Notion. And I would say brand partnership fluctuate as well. Like you can see, as it goes towards the end of the year, there are more emails coming in, especially around Black Friday period, where I think most of the brands trying to promote their stuff. And when it comes to deciding on a collab, first I'll think about whether the brand aligns with what I post. Let's say I do lifestyle. It'll be strange if I'm promoting like a power tool when I don't even do renovations. Is the brand reputable? Like, can they be trusted? Is that something that I would want myself to associate them with? Are their products good? Will I use it? Whether their product or services would benefit my audience. If I don't genuinely like to use it, why would I want to share it, right? Also, the scope of work, the amount of deliverables, and the creative input that I can have. If it's not something that I'm interested in making, then I have to really reconsider whether this is something that I want to do or put it on my channel. So for brands, it makes sense that it was made up of most of my overall income, which was 5,595 AUD, which is equivalent to 3,730 USD. And that is a total 63.3% of my overall income. So in total, I made a whopping $8,830.87 in AUD, 5,895.94 cents in USD. So personally, I don't know if that is a lot or very little for someone that's been on YouTube for a year, but this is definitely not something that you can live off in Australia. I can assure you that. I'm still quite happy to be getting something back from all the things that I invested. I mean, I would still be happily investing in all this stuff because I value the quality of my content. But yeah, it just makes you feel a little bit better, you know. And like I mentioned earlier, every creator is different. So this is just what I have, what I got. Maybe I could have negotiated more if I was more strategic about it. But yeah, just really a reference for you guys to understand how being a creator is like, especially for my size of audience, my sort of niche and topic. At the end of the day, I think what's most important is to focus on your craft, focus on what you do and what you love to do. Because if you can nail those things well, I'm pretty sure money will come. People will be sending emails to you. So don't worry about that. If there's more people watching your content, the adsense will go up. Just simple as that. And by then, you will have better leverage financially and creatively. And that is all. Hope that helps. If you have any other questions relating to this kind of topics, you can comment down below. I am happy to answer it if I can. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.